It's the Shenita frequency. Come and speak with me. It's my frequency. Come and speak with me. Um, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to the Shenita frequency. Alright, baby, because this is my frequency, baby. This is my frequency that you're tapped into and that you're on. Alright? And so, welcome. We are positively messy over here, okay? And so, listen, we do meditate, and we will read out too, all right? And so, let's get into it. We're going to talk about Rap Milli Vanilli crashing out, Cardboard B. All right, we're gonna talk about Remy Ma PAPOOSE and Claressa Shields. Okay, shout out to T-Rex. I've been a fan, baby. Been a fan. All right, T-Rex. T-Rex will knock you out. All right. All right, we support T-Rex over here. See where I'm going with it? We are not trying to wake up with both eyes still closed. See where I'm going with it? All right, T-Rex then took Papoose from Remy Ma, baby. All right, not only is she a knockout in the ring, allegedly that crotch is a knockout too. See where I'm going with it? Okay, what else are we getting into? Oh, the queen of music. All right, Beyonce Knowles Carter is over there breaking records and dancing in the rain. All right, so evidently Cowboy Carter got Beyonce over there do-si-doing and breaking them damn records. Even though y'all said it wasn't a country music album. Alright. And last but not least, alright, the queen of rap, gracing Vogue Italia. I just want to say it that way. You know what I'm saying? Vogue Italia. Anyway, okay, let's get into some things, baby. According to TMZ, Offset wants spousal support, allegedly. Okay? Alright. Cardi B to Offset, I hope your weak ASS withers away slowly. Alright, furious over spousal support filing. Milli Vanilli says the ripple effects, rap Milli Vanilli says the ripple effects from the TMZ hip hop report of Offset pursuing spousal support ruined her day. So she's gonna wreck his life until it's over. Ooh, nasty work. An enraged Cardboard hopped onto X Spaces on Friday and proverbially dug a ditch for her estranged hubby to nosedive into wishing him dead. Nasty work, okay? Cardboard says she hopes Offset dies a slow death in a bed. haunted with the thoughts of the wife he left behind, according to TMZ.com. All right. It continues. Cardi fumed that she not only never asked Offset for a dime, but she doesn't keep him away from the kids. Yet, he stood them up multiple times when they were expecting to see his black ass. All right. In her fit of rage, Cardboard confirmed her toddler daughters named to be Blossom, but says Offset has only seen the girl around 5 times since she was born in September 2024. All right, and it continues to read, according to Cardboard, Offset says he doesn't want to travel to NYC just to see his kids from a hotel room. Yet he still failed after she jumped through hula hoops to accommodate him. Wow. All right, it further goes on. You know, it has pictures of the kids, and I feel really bad. Let me just say this. The only people that I feel bad for in this situation are the kids, because they are innocent. These 2 grown adults knew exactly what they were getting into. All right? They knew exactly what they were getting into. Okay, allegedly they had been toxic the whole time. All right, and that is allegedly, and I don't have it, in the words of Tasha K. See where I'm going with it? I damn sure don't have it. All right, I'm just reading what the TM of the Z is saying. All right, and please don't come for me. Please don't wish death upon me. All right, because I'm like Jesus, I will rise again. See where I'm going with it? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Anyway, it goes on to read, as we told you, Offset still wants joint custody of their 3 children in addition to extra Cardi cash. Not Cardi cash, baby. What, she got a face on a dollar? And what face would it be on the dollar? We must wonder. Would it be the original face? All right. Or would it be the current face? One has to wonder. All right. One has to wonder. All right. And as it goes on, it says the Breakfast Club's Lauren LaRosa received additional info from Offset's team, who said the Migos rapper filed because Cardi was being unfair about visitation times while attempting to clean him out. Okay. So Offset is allegedly saying that Cardi B was being unfair, about the visitation for the kids, and that she was attempting to take all his money. All right. Allegedly. It goes on to say that Cardi also said she's determined to get her next album out that we'll never see, allegedly. I'm just not even going to go there. After over 5 years of delay, Offset then pissed her off for good. Now, I just want to say this. If somebody delayed an album for 5 years, honey, okay, now I'm not a psychic and I ain't got a crystal ball to rub on, baby. All right? But I'm just going to say that at this point, I would just believe that nothing's going to happen. See where I'm going with it? And anybody who is looking for this album, after you have been allegedly gaslit for 5 years, my sweet darling, you may need to call a professional helpline at this point. Okay, I'll leave that down in the chat or add it in the video. You may need to call, all right, someone that can help you see the light. All right, because evidently you're blind as a damn bat. See where I'm going with it? As TMZ goes off to say that Offset then pissed her off for good, and that they have reached out to Offset's reps. They declined to comment. And so this is a hot, smoking, stinking, funky, dirty ass mess. All right. Now, I will say this. I don't have a pit bull in the fight. No Michael Vick. All right. But what I must say is, why didn't Cardi B get a prenup in the beginning of this? Okay, where were your friends? Where was your lawyers? Where were your representatives? Where were people who loved you? Or is it that you didn't realize you were going to be as big as you are now? Okay, did you not foresee this? All right, no, but seriously, y'all, on a serious note, Cardi B, I believe, in my opinion, is living in her karma. Okay, I believe that she has created this reality for herself. And I believe that because she has, talked about black women's dead babies and called, them monkeys allegedly, and also called black women roaches. I think that the universe is returning the favor. Okay, I really, really do. So it's very hard for me at this point to feel bad for the Milli Vanilli of rap. The only people in this situation that deserve any sympathy or empathy are the kids, because they did not ask to be here. And do you know what else is crazy? The craziest thing that I've seen lately is her attachment to Stefon Diggs. And I'm not saying that Cardboard can't date whoever she wants to date, right? But what did not make sense to me is if you were going to pull some PR stunts, and this is allegedly, I don't know if this is PR or not. People are saying that it's possibly PR, that this is just for attention. My whole thing is, you can tell she's not a writer because she can't even write the story to her own life. All right. Was that a bar? Was that a bar? Someone needs to ghostwrite her damn life at this point. See where I'm going with it? Where's Ayana? So she can come and fix this, baby. All right. Now, you got all this money, supposedly, allegedly. You have access to just so much that the average person doesn't have. And yet, what you choose is to attach yourself to a man after allegedly going through HE double hockey sticks the whole time that you were with this man. And this is just real. I'm gonna give it to a real. Y'all ready? This is what you should have done, my love. All right? And you ain't got to take my advice. it would have been nice to see Cardi B detached from Offset, in my opinion, and come out of this a strong single mother who is loving on her children. Honey, the albums would have sold themselves. Could you just imagine? Finally, people were like, you should just leave him. You should just leave him. And then you leave him. And then the first thing we see after that is you with a whole nother man. And allegedly, the people are saying that she's pregnant. I don't know how true that is. But if it is true, it's crazy. And it's nasty, dirty, funky work at this point. Okay. And so even I was a Cardi B fan until she became a rapper and chose to go up against the queen of rap. I don't like her in that space. But I do believe that Cardi B could have won. I do. I believe that Cardi B should have used this moment to show the world how powerful and strong that she is. And she missed the moment. She missed the moment. And I don't know how true it is, but from what I can see and what I feel is that you chasing after these ninjas. I don't even understand how you come out after all this turmoil, allegedly, and then you want to show the world and your children this. When we talking about the kids, and I don't like to bring up people's kids, all right? Because I believe kids are just off limits. But since, the kids are in the mix of this, it would have been nice if Cardi B would have popped out at that game with her kids and shown women that you can overcome divorce or separation or whatever this is. I think even people who don't care for her would have at least been able to rock with her for that. But now you attached to a man who got you and a bunch of randoms on a boat with allegedly pink Kool-Aid pebbles. All right. And it just looks bad. It's bad for your brand because you should be elevating at this point. You should be elevating. You have access and money, ma'am. I just don't get it. What is the end game for Cardi B? How do you guys feel about the public displays of crazy ratchetness that we are receiving from Cardi B? Are you a Cardi B fan? And if you are a Cardi B fan, are you disappointed in what you see from her at this moment? Or is anyone interested in the album? Does anybody even care at this point? What is next for Cardi B? Is it over? Is she just done? I mean, what's going on? I don't even see a direction. I don't see her in any movies. I don't see her really doing nothing. The last thing I seen was this grandma coat that she had on from Shein. She looks like, the first lady at an apostolic church. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Cardi B. Come on, girl. You got to wake up. You got to wake it up. And Cardi B needs some tough love. That's just my opinion. Cardi B needs some tough love. And since she likes to be around black people, she needs some tough black auntie love. All right. She needs the truth. Cardi B, you look a mess, girl. Get it together. Tap into your talents, girl. What are you good at? Even if we all know you ain't good at rap. We do know that. Let's just keep it a bop, a bean, a bazoodle. All right? Let's just keep it a buck, bean, and a bazoodle, baby. The rapper, scratch that. Scratch that. You could get into fashion. You know what I'm saying? You could even have, got into fashion for babies. You know what I'm saying? You could have made maternity wear that is fashionable. You're funny. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to do something that you're good at, because this rap thing, even you're not a rapper. Even you know that. Because I believe, in my opinion, if you believed you were a rapper, you'd be rapping. And you'd be writing raps. And you wouldn't care what nobody said, because nobody would be able to convince you otherwise. Wake up, girl. You're out here looking a mess. And you're crashing out. And it's sad. Okay? Moving right along. Moving right along, honey. Nicki Minaj, queen of rap, graces the cover of Vogue, Italia. Okay, Italia. You know what? I just want to say this about Nicki. Nicki is aging backwards, baby. And Vogue Italia was everything a girl needed from Nicki, okay? Nicki, to me, she just can't do any wrong in my eyes. At this point, Nicki is solidified. She has proven time and time again that she's not going anywhere. And you know what? I need Nicki to rap until she in the Depends. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what we gonna do. Okay, I need her to be rapping in the Depends with an apple juice. You know what I'm saying? And some scrambled eggs. Because at this point, the girls just aren't, doing it for me. But anyway, back to my girl, Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap. Looked amazing. Every photo, top tier. And the cover was given skin. The cover was given skin, face, collarbone, eyes, lips, nose, all that. Face and skin. That was the cover. And, a lot of girls can't do that. A lot of girls can't have direct light projected on their faces the way that Nicki Minaj can. You know what tickled me? Getting off subject. I have ADHD. I'll be right back. You can hold on a roll with me. But listen, I'm cooking. Let me cook. Let me tap the pots and the pans. All right, baby. Let me turn the flame on. All right. Let me get it bubbling. See where I'm going with it? Let me get it bubbling. But Met Gala. It's a photo of Nicki taking a picture in the dark, and I cackled because I said, "Damn, this is so pretty." She take pictures in the dark, baby, and it's still pretty. Now, how in the world can you take pictures in the dark and be pretty, baby? All right, just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, love the gloves. Okay, I love that picture of her in the closet. Some people allegedly are saying that Nicki picture in the closet meant that she was coming out the closet, but I'm trying to figure out how she's been in the closet when in the beginning she talked about the fact that she liked girls. I'm just so confused about that. She used to rap about stuff like that. But people, they're crazy. Anyway, shout out to the queen of rap for gracing the cover of Vogue and giving us face, honey. She is serving face. Are you excited to see Nicki Minaj on the cover of Vogue? Are you guys ready for a new album? How do you feel about Nicki Minaj and this new feel and this new era? Because I feel like this is a new era. I feel like this is the Nicki I might not even know. Okay? And that's what I love about her. I just feel like once you feel like you know Nicki, here's another piece of her that just feels new and fresh. Yeah, it was given fresh. And you know what? The picture on the cover also made me feel like rolling in a field of daisies. I mean, I might be going too far with it, which sometimes I do, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I felt when I seen it. I just wanted to like spray some nice floral on and just roll in a field of daisies and dandelions and stuff. So let me know if you guys felt like that. Did you guys want to roll in a field of daisies when you seen it? Might just be me. Okay, but if not, don't really care. Anyway, moving along. Shout out to the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. Always beautiful. Okay, let's get into Remy Ma, PAPOOSE, and Claressa Shields. Now, I'm not going to go too far into the backstory, honey, but you should know, and if you don't know, Remy Ma and PAPOOSE allegedly have been going through some things for a while. Okay, shout out to Remy Ma for being a Gemini like me. I know what it is, and I knew when Remy Ma was seen with another man that things were definitely over, because I'm a Gemini and I know for a fact that once I'm done, baby, I have definitely tried. Okay, every side of me has tried, and so now we're gonna take all the sides of me and go out here and we're gonna be might be a hoe, might not be a hoe. All right, just don't know. It depends on which side is leading. See where I'm going with it. Anyway, I knew Remy Ma was done when I seen her in these pictures with another man. Now, what I must say is, Remy, well, let me not say that. Let me keep that to myself. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep that to myself. But I do feel like Remy Ma is in her soft girl era. She looks absolutely amazing. Okay. Her skin is better. Her face card does not decline. And her body is TEA. Okay. Her body is Lipton, baby. Okay, her body is chai. Was it chai? Because I will pronounce some stuff, honey. I was calling Godiva Godiva, honey. And listen, the people were cackling around me, honey. They made me repeat that thing about 10 times. They was like, what are you talking about, girl? I'm like, y'all had that Godiva chocolate. They like, Godiva, honey. That is Godiva. I'm like, bro, it's spelled Godiva, honey. All right, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the alphabet, baby. Okay. Anyway, the people were saying, okay, when it had came across my phone, y'all was saying that, y'all people out there was saying that, allegedly Claressa Shields was like dating PAPOOSE, and I didn't even believe it because I'm like, not T-Rex. Okay, and anybody who know me know I love Claressa Shields. All right, so it was a no-brainer. I was on Claressa Shields' side, honey. All right, because T-Rex can do no wrong in my eyes. Okay. Now, then my brain got to thinking, okay, once I had figured out that, it was true. There were pictures of her with PAPOOSE, and actually they look really, really cute together. I do feel like Remy Ma was a lot bigger than PAPOOSE, and so it was always a little, I don't know. A lot of people felt like they looked good together. I didn't. I must say though, they made a very beautiful child, and that is not debatable. Okay, but I do feel like Claressa Shields does look better with him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, a child. Claressa Shields wanted to fight Remy Ma. I feel like Remy Ma should afford her and got a bag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she would have probably got knocked out. See where I'm going with it? But, Remy pulls out the shotties. And so I don't know how that would have went down, but I do know that Claressa hands are guns. See where I'm going with it? See where I'm going with it? Claressa Shields ain't no joke. Okay? Them hands ain't nothing to play around with. And somewhere deep inside of me, I don't know why I feel like Remy Ma had so much smoke for like Nicki Minaj, but I'm not seeing the same smoke with Claressa Shields. Let me know how you guys feel about that, because I'm feeling like, it just ain't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like it's the aggression isn't as aggressive. You get where I'm going with it? And so I'm starting to feel like Remy Ma allegedly likes to pick on people that she thinks is scared of her. Now, on the flip side, I did think to myself, damn, I think PAPOOSE purposely, allegedly, in my opinion, went and got a girl that he knew could possibly beat Remy Ma up. Because we talking about Remy Ma. Like any other girl, I just feel like she would have beat any other girl up. So I'm just feeling like PAPOOSE is like, yeah, fight her. See where I'm going with it? Because she even looked like she could beat Pap up. Alright. Remy Ma looked like she allegedly could bop Pap up. Alright. And he would be folded up for days. See where I'm going with it? And so I'm starting to feel like PAPOOSE picking Claressa was definitely a strategic move. Not saying that he doesn't really like her or whatever. I haven't really analyzed for myself whether I think, he likes her or not. I think it's cute that they're just having fun. Like, I think that people are making it bigger than what it is. I don't know, but I did hear her say that she was thinking about children and all this stuff. But you know how we do as women. We're already thinking stuff like that. But my advice for Claressa Shields is definitely take your time, baby. All right? Definitely take your time. He's still married. Okay, sit on his face. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See where I'm going with it? And listen, I'm only saying that because Remy Ma allegedly has moved on. Okay, so why should Pat be by himself. He should be having fun too. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's only fair in love and war, all right? But I will say this, married people go through stuff, and they've been together a long time. And so I haven't seen where anybody has signed a document. And so if I'm Claressa Shields, I'm not putting all my eggs, okay, in the laundry basket. See where I'm going with it? Do eggs go in the laundry basket? Anyway, let me just let me cook. All right, let me cook. Anyway, am I even cooking? Or am I just... Anyway, back to what I was saying. If I'm Claressa Shields, I'm not putting it all up in there. I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm gaining contacts. I'm chilling. You know, I'm going to take this exposure. I'm going to make my coin. But I'm not putting everything up in this. Because today or tomorrow, you could decide to get back with your wife. And so that's really, really tricky. But anyway, this right here is a mess. This right here belongs on Baddies or Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a mess. What do you guys think about the Remy Ma, PAPOOSE, Claressa Shields drama? Whose side are you on? Are you on Pap's side? Okay. Are you on Remy's side? Are you rocking with Claressa? Do you even give a damn? All right. Moving right along. The queen of music, Beyonce. Okay. She's so daggone iconic. She just has a name, honey. Not even the last name that we care about. Beyonce is enough. Saying that is enough. Okay. I was minding my business drinking my water. And I had seen where Beyonce, and shout out to Beyonce for opening some of the black folks' eyes to country music. Because I want to say that I was not a country music fan. I didn't even listen to it. And Beyonce came out with country with Cowboy Carter. And I remember it first coming out, and I was sitting there like, girl, you about to do country music? Get up out of here, honey. All right. I was like, this is Beyonce and country. Then them daggone white people tell Beyonce she ain't want her behind over there. All right. Because I remember the song she performed with Dixie Chicks over there with the country people. And they was like, the white people was like, heck no. All right. You better do your behind on up out of here. All right. And Beyonce said, no, you won't. Okay. Kick me out of what? This my party, boo. All right. And so Beyonce came out with Cowboy Carter. And so because Beyonce made it, baby, I ain't even going to hold you. I said, let me take a listen to this thing. All right. And when I first heard it, I really was like, yeah. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to listen to it while I'm butt naked cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? And so I went and was washing the dishes, had the suds rolling, baby. And I had the daggone Cowboy Carter playing. All right. Booty jiggling. All right. And don't judge me. All right. Sometimes I like to be in my skimmies. All right. Cleaning things up. Okay. So don't judge me, baby. But let me tell you something. Baby. I was a little bit sold. But then when River Dance came on, baby. I was washing them dishes, such just a blasting. All right. And shout out to Dawn. Power wash, baby. Get them dishes clean every time. All right. Get them dishes clean every time, baby. And so I'm over there washing them daggone dishes. And I hear... Honey, them booty cheeks got the jiggling. Them legs got the shaking, baby. And I said, hold up. This my You know what I'm saying? This my because I know right away when something gonna be my shit. All right. And that shit got to bounce on it, dance. Bounce on it, dance. Bounce on it, dance. I said, hold up. Hold up, B. I think you got me, girl. All right. I think you done convinced me, baby. I think you done convinced me that you should not Twain, baby. All right. I think that you're Dolly Parton now, baby. All right. Use the black dog. See where I'm going with it? Use the black. Okay. It is what it is. Once I heard River Dance, bounce on it, dance. Bounce on it, dance. Bounce on it, dance. Bounce on it, no hands. Girl, I got the twerking up in that thing, baby. All right. I got the moving, baby. The ancestors got the slapping my weave, baby. We was in that thing. Bounce on that dance. Bounce on it, no hands. I said, hold up. Hold up, baby. Let me do a doohickey and a hold down. All right, let me do a doohickey and a hold down. Okay, let me get some cowboy boots, baby. Went and got me some cowboy boots, came back, butt naked, bounce on it, dance. Okay? Listen, then she came on that thing, staring down the barrel of the gun. Yes, he shot me down. Girl, I said, you know what? Beyonce is a country singer. I don't give a what you say. Okay? She's country. She's country, baby. And you can't tell me no different. All right? You can't tell me no different. Okay? I love Cowboy Carter, baby. All right. My favorite songs are River Dance, Two Hands to Heaven. I love Bluebird. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Cowboy Carter. It's something else I like on it. Oh, I love Bodyguard. Love Bodyguard. It's a feel to Bodyguard that I absolutely love. I love American Requiem. I love that. Protector, Texas Holder. You might as well say I like the whole daggone thing. Okay? But my favorite is River Dance, baby. Bounce on it. Dance. Oh, yeah. Honey Buckin'. Oh, my goodness. And Tyrant? Tyrant is that girl. Tyrant really is that girl. I was sleeping on Tyrant. I was sleeping, but Bodyguard? Oh, my goodness. Love Bodyguard, but my favorite has to be River Dance. River Dance is what's up. Anyway, I got to looking on Twitter, popped up, and Beyonce needs to be going viral for Dancing in the Rain, baby. All right? Listen. Beyonce was over there dancing in the rain a couple of nights ago. Okay? It was raining, and she was performing, and she said, "Rain who?" That girl was getting it. You heard me. Unstoppable. The face of resilience. She is definitely a warrior. All right? A lot of people don't like Beyonce, and I think it's because she has a lot of things that people wish they had. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about just her spirit in general, who she is. You know what I'm saying? How she shows up. People wish they had that type of strength. And so, I mean, she was just swinging in the air in the rain. She ain't care. She ain't care. I know a lot of people who would have been like, we have to cancel this show. Oh my God, Mother Nature has came. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, has Beyonce performed? Now, I know she performed, and it was hot as hell last year in Texas. And I was like, that girl is out there. It is hot. And she's still going, baby. Still going. I'm wondering, has she performed in every element of Mother Nature, honey? You know, I look at rain as something spiritual, but I'm not going there. I think it's a good sign when it rains. Spirit was definitely in the room with the Queen Bee. Also, Queen Bee breaks a record. The Cowboy Carter tour is setting records early, notably in Los Angeles, where it grossed $55.7 million from 5 shows at SoFi Stadium, according to Billboard. This makes it the highest grossing single venue engagement by a woman in box score history. The tour also quickly surpassed $100 million in gross revenue, making it the fastest to reach that milestone. And y'all said what again? What did y'all say about Cowboy Carter and Queen Bee? Oh, okay. And so shout out to Queen Bee for opening some of the black folks' eyes to country music. All right, our eyes and our ears. Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to touch and have, a little conversation about some things. I'm going to get up out of here. Okay. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. We are going to build a community over here. All right. We're going to get into some things. Okay. I'm building from the ground up here, guys. So be patient with me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.